Boy, I ain't doing that. And still is. And still is serious. Do you do you do your local elections? Do you vote at them joints? Where do you go to find out what you voting on? Yeah, like what to find out what these candidates and stuff are about and all that type of stuff. Hmm.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars.
Hmm.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Let's see what he can do with the return.
What?
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Makes the grab down the middle. Oh, he's got some space.
Jordy did what?
10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown,
Well,
Bulldogs.
give me a minute, baby.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they're sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play,
dude,
the distance
dude, funny boy.
defense better wake up.
But I just was curious about that because you know we do it. They got the little early voting stuff going on right now. So I roll by one of the little spots, you know, the little polling spots, and I'm just like, bro, I have no idea
5, no attempt at a
what
return.
these people are about. You know what I'm saying? I have zero idea. So if I went in there and tried to vote, like I would just be voting off of, you know, just like some party type stuff. But yeah, where? Oh, I don't know. I don't.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's
Yeah.
Ryan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to pass. It's Buckmeyer. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
The kick is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Bulldozes his way through. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return.
Yeah, for sure it is. More impactful, you know.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was.
Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down at
Oh,
the
that's the whole, that's the beauty of the place. You know what I'm saying? One of them.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make
No doubt.
things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Makes the grab. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Try to do away with it already now.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
Well, conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Sends it downfield. Makes a catch at the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cougars.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Right.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Wide open spaces. He's at the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Yeah, she be locked into it, huh?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field.
Sure,
They've
baby.
got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Who you talking about?
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Yeah, thank you, baby.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
So yummy.
The
So
BYU
yummy.
offense headed back out to go on the attack. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Yeah.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Finds his man, it's Roberts. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Erickson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for
Yeah, let
that
me get
play.
that tackle right there,
That was a
man.
unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride.
No, y'all didn't call holding.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call
Cool.
is. Some
Cool.
penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Come on, man.
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there,
Block.
threw them out of rhythm.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in.
Good kid,
He's
boy.
really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
On the move. Really
Come on,
nice
75. What is that, brother?
third down, and they've got it at the 33. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so
What's
quick,
that?
so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Nah, man. I think you by yourself on here with that. How's it going for you?
Has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
What all does it consist of?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes.
Why everybody running so slow?
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeyer. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Shepard. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Swag though. My thing.
Wants to go up top. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, I have no idea.
Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
team gear and swag style. Got the short shorts.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap.
No, they got more than shirts. You got to click on it. Click on the team and then go into it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions
Yes,
from
sir.
this guy now.
No, I'm rocking that.
Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
That's reeled in. It's Roberts. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
BYU right back to the line. Might be changing the route.
Oh, man.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive going.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Wants to go up top on first down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
I mean, how fast is that dude? Goodness gracious.
Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of
Tell her I said to fix you a sandwich.
How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls.
Just tell her I said to fix it for you.
Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier.
Yeah.
Sweet feet buy a little time. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game.
UNC stuff looked the best.
50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board.
To me, it did. I ain't look at all of them though, but the ones I looked at.
Paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
It's not always easy. And it's not always easy to call a basic play on 4th down, but it is when you convert it. You've called this play so many times, had so much success. This was a day 1 install in fall camp. Nice, successful run on 4th down.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Got room to work. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Robert. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And those
Who
plays
that?
from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
On the direct snap, it's Ryan. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, it was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
To the air, it's Croman Hope. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, BYU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do.
375. Take you all the way up to 99.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Shepard. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Traore. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go back to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down. Already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Hauls it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback
Nigga, what you doing, 24? Damn.
again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC.
Nah.
Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time
Blueface.
of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nas.
7 to UMass. The Maction never
Yeah.
sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rush is on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Buckmeyer. Here's a heat. He rifles one deep down the right side. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Pick that.
It's a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum.
Who y'all talking about, y'all best friend? Y'all talking about y'all best friend? Oh, what'd he do?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
How much? Just taking pictures? Oh. Yeah.
Before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the snap, it's Roberts.
Yeah. Need different angles and
We have run out of time in the second quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Mississippi State has it teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
that's what he trying to get into?
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you. And at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ryan. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
How'd he meet him?
First and 10 at the 34. To the air, it's Bachmeier. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit.
Baby girl.
Unless it's negative. But
let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl.
Push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's going to take off. Turning it on. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it.
Man, how fast is that dude? Like, are we that slow?
He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
Fires to the right.
Oh, he overshot him.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Got his man.
Why'd you come in on that?
Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Shepard. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return.
Didn't 2 wins come in here?
And came up a little short.
Oh, you had to come in here to charge it.
Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. He's going to let it go. Snags it down the right side. Lots of room to run. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Let go.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a
Let go.
first drive.
Offense.
No problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And with the extra
Boy.
point, the lead is even bigger.
33.
Too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
58 to 25.
He'll start
Third.
the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love
Good
the
tackle,
aggressive
Manning.
nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, still looking.
What the world, UT? UT, what the world was...
Picked up a few.
You actually threw that, bruh? Come on now.
Makes a play in the back. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
That's
and going
funny.
and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
Shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always
He's going for it.
Oh, you got a noodle arm. Come on, how you underthrow it that bad?
Looking for more room.
Terrible.
And we know turnover margin
Damn.
is part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football.
So ready for my quarterback to come back. And that nigga sorry.
Don't always try to go for the big play.
Direct snap. It's Robert. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Pick it. Oh, dang. Let go. Oh, shoot.
decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think
they got one from you in there.
The ball, but these guys have had thrown it. You're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a lot of for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Bulldogs
Boy, I don't know that. No, I don't.
To the air, it's Croman Hope. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
19.
Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this
Indeed.
quarterback hit.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will open from the 15. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, yeah, I mean, they ain't passed nothing.
We've come to the
They
end
did,
of
but
the
there wasn't
period,
nothing
and
significant.
Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
They ain't do that, big dog.
In the final period. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He might want another play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Nigga, I put you underneath coverage, bro, to take that away.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Cougars are flying down the field.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Lots Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Off the play fake. On a little time, lets it go. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it at the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature.
He code switching right now.
Claw your way back into this one.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Erickson. And the wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get it.
Man, you know Jamal don't want 10 minutes. That's max.
Sets up 4th down.
With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down.
Say what?
And sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but you're just fighting for pride and just letting them.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And this offense, they're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. Wide receiver going in motion. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's going on, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here at the end of the game.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Nice job by the
I knew that
quarterback,
was gonna
seeing
get him
the
right
receiver
there.
come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they
It's gonna
like
get
to
him
do
too.
this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Should if I had time.
Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope.
I ain't had time. Dang, you was hoping.
As he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Got him downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Fresno State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Takes it the other way. The 20.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They want to run this quarterback, and they're going to score another touchdown as they add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
Hey, here, bro.
The defense better do something about it.
And the extra
We're gonna make sure it is.
a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
And they're gonna run these 42 seconds out this time. Bet that they're gonna come out here passing no more.
Going to take the touchback. And he's tackled at the 2-yard line, and that was a terrible decision to bring it out. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
On the direct snap, it's Roberts. And after the short run, the clock hits zeros, and we are all wrapped up here. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sip.